those in the black community have told me that how much more love they have for the Prime Minister, that he wanted to have a blackface. He took great pride in that too.
Huh? Talk about needing a change in Canada. I can't believe my ears or my eyes when I was in Toronto 2 days ago and I saw that sign for Judy coming up, and it occurred to me she's the same one that did that. So the rioting in Toronto, yeah, that's where I was. Here, Judy, that's what she said, that it is a pleasure and such an admiration that Trudeau has for dressing up in that costume. And even the schlong, he did that as well, coloring his elbows and his kneecaps and his tongue. Like, what an honor for him to do that. It's unbelievable. There are 5 people in the riding, not 93 like in Pierre's. And this is the person there, BJ. So let's have a look. Talk about like this 30 years that lady Judy's been there. And she says that. Let's have a look at the video that she said of what a great admiration it is for Trudeau to dress up like that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's have a listen.
And welcome back to the Ordinary People Show. I'm your host, Jacqueline Dixon, and in studio with me today, we have the Honorable Judy Sgro, MP for Humber River Black Creek, federal MP. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Judy a warm welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, Judy. How are you?
Wonderful, Jacqueline. Thank you so much for the opportunity to come today and to spend a few minutes with you and with your listeners.
Judy, we're going to jump right into today's interview. As we know, there's a federal election looming. You are one of the candidates that is up for re-election, and you represent the Humber River Black Creek District. So, Judy, to wrap it up, you've been around for some 30 years, am I correct, in the political arena?
Yes.
So you've spent your time, you've paid your dues, you've put in your time. The federal Liberals right now, even though we have a bit of a controversy on our hands, and maybe you can choose to speak to that, especially being a representative of a community which is so visible, which is filled with visible minorities. Maybe you can speak to the sentiment that you've been hearing since you've been doing your door knocking, you've been traveling, you're canvassing. Even today, you're out on the road. You took some time off the road to stop into the studio, and then you're going to be back on the road again, campaigning. Can you tell us? Can you speak to any of the controversy right now that we're hearing in regards to our Liberal leader, Pierre Justin Trudeau?
Well, I think it's very sad that something that was, first off, something that was done 20 years ago to begin with. All of us were young at one time, and all of us sometimes made poor choices and did things that may not be appropriate in today's world. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you that in knocking on doors and being in the plazas and talking to people to make sure that I'm as sensitive as I need to be if I miss something. And those in the black community have told me that how much more love they have for the Prime Minister, that he wanted to have a blackface. He took great pride in that too. He wanted to have a blackface. He took great pride in that too. And that it's the media that have blown this into something that it shouldn't be. And that they are very supportive, and they're actually looking for finding more ways that they can show how much they support and love the Prime Minister.
It's good to hear that.
It's time for a change, and term limits should be available for politicians. They should get kicked out after 8 years and just stop. Once you're in power, 8 years or 12 years, that's it. You cannot go for 30 years. And you can't do what Gerald Butts did too, where you quit in shame yourself, shame. You work for a corporation that's funded by the Trudeau Foundation or some nonprofit crap, that you just go back into the machine and feed it and promote your buddy. I don't like that either. And Stephen Gilbo fell in that too, with that company who starts with an EQ, Equilix or something like that. Whereas they're not in the stock market. They're not private company. They're not anything. They just get grants from governments. Like, that's it. It's sickening that happens. So let me know. Do you think term limit should be around, and Judy should take a hike